The medical and healthcare field has always been a very relevant career path. It has birthed a good number of career pathways in the world, including surgeons, nurses, physicians and pharmacists who dedicate a good portion of their lives saving mankind. Medical practitioners and healthcare providers are amongst one of the top earners in the world. Here is a list of the best health and medical careers to pursue to get the best paying jobs. 14 best health and medical careers to pursue. Our health is very important, and on a daily basis there are millions of people who make use of health facilities. There are many reasons to consider working in the health field, not just because of the pay, but as each day passes, there is the tendency of more growth. Not only is the health field having lots of job opportunities, so does the medical field, which is all about improving the lives of individuals, treating them and providing different aid to them in one way or the other. People who work in the medical and health fields are usually one of the most caring individuals that we have, and their love usually go a long way to heal patients. If you are still confused if you should go into the health medical field, here are a couple of reasons to help you make that choice and start impacting lives. Flexible working schedule. The healthcare field offers a better variability and flexibility in schedule possibilities than several other careers of related rank and pay. For example, hospitals normally have to be staffed 24/7, and several other types of emergency clinics are similarly staffed during the night hours and weekends. Thus workers get placed in shifts so everyone can have time to carry on with their other activities and personal stuffs, trying to create like a work-life balance. This is alone amazing news for anyone that is trying to seek employment outside the traditional 9 to 5, although many healthcare professionals can and do keep the more traditional hours. This is because jobs in this field are often offered as either part-time or full-time, offering even more flexibility to those who work more than one job or are taking care of a family at home. First-hand training. The healthcare field also maintains and remunerates its employees at a higher rate than most other fields. Those who eventually become nurses, medical assistants, or physical therapists, just to name a few, always tend to stay in their jobs longer than they think. Part of this originates from the quantity of specialized educational training that goes into healthcare. Students often pay attention on a particular set of skills for up to 4 years, providing them a higher drive to stay within the field, especially since many of these skills are not automatically movable to other fields. Satisfaction. Of course, it's not all about the investment of education. Potential students should never overlook the personal satisfaction that comes from working in the healthcare field. Some treated cases always bring about a bond and special feelings, as those who work directly with patients on a consistent basis are often able to see the noticeable results of the work that they do. This is not quite common in other fields, and is one of the major reasons for the higher rates of job satisfaction and the probability to stay within the field for a lifetime's worth of work. Healthcare salaries. Salaries and hourly wages in the healthcare field greatly differ, and it depends primarily on the amount of experience and education of the expert. For the total field, the average hourly rate stands at just under $17 per hour, though the real number can lie anywhere amongst $12 and $30 per hour. Of these salaries, the highest pay often goes to those with 4-year degrees, particularly when employed in a hospital environment. From there, the average salaries go down through private physician offices, outpatient centers, home health care centers, and, lastly, residential care facilities. Different career opportunities. One of the amazing things about working in the healthcare field is that there are several different job types and options that you can actually choose from. The available careers range from everything, and it includes dental assistants, medical billers, radiology technicians and pharmacy assistants. Different types of services and advancement openings that reach into administration and supervision offer even greater variability for healthcare professionals looking suitable careers that could even lead to a lifetime career. It does not matter if you prefer to work face-to-face with patients or push papers behind a desk. There is a healthcare field that can be customized to suit you. After seeing reasons why going into the health medical field is a very good choice, there are actually several fields that you can work in and make an impact while getting paid. Though the work is demanding, the impact made is usually more rewarding and priceless. Here is a list of some career paths you can consider in the health and medical fields. Physicians and surgeons. If you decide to take a career as a physician or surgeon, here are some things that you have to be aware of. What you would be expected to do. Physicians and surgeons are the most paid professionals in the healthcare field. Physicians usually diagnose and treat patients, plus they also take the medical histories of patients and prescribe medication. Meanwhile, surgeons are mainly responsible for treating patients, but they pay more attention on operating to repair ailments such as broken bones or cancerous tumors. What will you need? Doctoral or professional degree. Estimated salary starts at $251,000 per year or more. Dentists. Dentists are also quite high in demand and also get paid well. If you are a dentist, you will be expected to treat patients' teeth and gums and also provide them with preventative help on maintaining good oral health. What requirements do you need to become a dentist? You must obtain a bachelor's degree and then go to a dental school for a program of 4 years. You will also be expected to pass a licensing exam that will give you the permission to practice. What can I make? About $174,770 per year. Podiatrists. A podiatrist usually provides medical and surgical care for foot, ankle, and lower leg problems. And this career also has a lot of opportunities. To become a certified dentist, you will need to have a doctoral or professional degree and can earn about $128,830 per year or more. Pharmacists. As a pharmacist, your general duties will be to dispense prescription medications to patients and offer them advice about safely administering medicine without causing adverse reactions. You will also have to ensure that the patient understands exactly how they are supposed to take the medications. To pursue a career, you will need a doctoral or professional degree. What you'd make? $122,230 per year or more. Nurse anesthetists, nurse midwives, and nurse practitioners. The field of nursing is one field that you will not regret pursuing. Nurse anesthetists often provides anesthesia and medical care during and after surgeries, while the job role of nurse midwives is to provide family planning services and prenatal care to women. For nurse practitioners, they serve as primary care providers and help mix health promotion strategies into their patients' lives. To become an expert in any of these fields, you will need a master's degree, and you can even make up to $107,460 per year or more. Optometrists. The eye is a delicate part of the human body that a lot of people do not joke with. As optometrists, you will be expected to examine and treat visual problems, plus manage any diseases or injuries to the eyes. To become a licensed optometrist, you need to have a doctoral or professional degree, and don't be surprised if you will make like $106,140 per year or more. Physician assistants. Most healthcare practitioners always use the help of an assistant to facilitate their work. Same goes for physicians. The job responsibility of physician assistants always includes inspecting, diagnosing, and treating patients with aid from teams of physicians and surgeons. You will need to have at least a master's degree for you to be able to practice, and there is a possibility of making like $101,480 per year or even more. Veterinarians. The field of veterinary is quite popular due to the fact that millions of people are fond of pets. Vets usually care for the health of animals by diagnosing, treating, and researching the medical conditions of pets, livestock, and other animals. You need to have a doctoral or professional degree to become a vet, with an annual pay of $100,770 per year or more. Physical therapists. Our work and involvement in work and physical injuries can sometimes lead to unexpected injury. The main duties of physical therapists aid injured patients improve their flexibility, movement, and manage their pain through exercise and non-invasive procedures. To become a legit physical therapist, you need to have obtained a doctoral or professional degree, and you also stand the chance of making like $90,400 per year or more. Occupational therapists. Just like physical therapists, occupational therapists have as responsibility to treat disabled patients through everyday activities. You can make about $85,910 per year, and you obviously need to have a master's degree to get you to that level. Prosthodontist. Prosthodontists are dentists who have completed dental school and have added 3 years of advanced training and education in an ADA-accredited prosthodontic graduate program. More like dentists, they focus on treating and handling both dental and facial problems that includes reinstating missing tooth and jaw structures. As a prosthodontist, you can earn up to $196,660 in a year and even more. Anesthesiologist. Operations would have been painful if anesthesiologists were not being trained. An anesthesiologist is actually a doctor, MD or DO, who practices anesthesia. Anesthesiologists are physicians who are specialized in perioperative care, developing anesthetic plans, and they also oversee that the anesthesia is being properly monitored. Anesthesiologists must first of all have to finish college, and then do a 4 years additional program at medical school, then an internship that usually lasts for up to 1 year, which is then followed by a residency in anesthesia for 3 years. Some anesthesiologists follow additional years of training, a fellowship. What do anesthesiologists do? Anesthesiologists aid and ensure the safety of patients who are undergoing surgery. The anesthesiologist shows care to the patient and administers the anesthesia so as to avoid the pain and distress they would otherwise experience. This may include general anesthesia, which simply means putting the patient to sleep, sedation, which are basically medications to make the patient calm and or unaware, or the regional anesthesia that has to do with injections of local anesthetic near nerves to numb up the part of the body that has to be operated on, that is giving nerve blocks or spinal epidural injections. The pay which they get to receive is estimated to be about $265,990 or more. Obstetrician and gynecologist. Obstetrician-gynecologist is a physician specialist who offers medical and surgical care to women and has precise proficiency in pregnancy, childbirth, and disorders of the reproductive system. The other services they offer includes preventative care, prenatal care, and detection of sexually transmitted diseases. They also conduct Pap test screening, family planning, and many more. To be a certified gynecologist, you will need at least a doctoral or professional degree to be able to practice on the field. Their pay usually ranges from $235,240 or even more. Oral and maxillofacial surgeon. Oral and maxillofacial surgeons specialize in performing surgeries on the face, mouth, and the jaws. Oral surgeons also carry out simple tasks such as extractions, and make sure they do everything possible to make their patients feel better. Anyone who wants to pursue a career to become an oral or maxillofacial surgeon will need to get a doctoral or professional degree. Their pay is also great and can be approximately $242, $450 or even more. The health medical field has amazing openings with good pay for those who will want to pursue their dreams, and the salaries mentioned are just estimations of the mean salary for each career. Subscribe to this channel and visit our website to get hired to high-paying jobs.